Welcome to this week's video. Hang on. That's better. Welcome to this week's video, everybody. This week we're talking about provisioning. What does it take? What does it cost? How do we do it? We're going to go through all that, okay? We're going to show you where we went shopping, what we bought, how much it all cost, and then we're going to go through the process of how it actually gets onto the boat. And I tell you, that is quite a different process as well, because there is not a lot of space and there's a lot of food to feed 5 people over the next 4 to 6 months.
Before we even began to provision, Carter and I took inventory of everything that we had and we cleared out our pantry. Then we made a list of the stops and items we wanted to purchase. Our first stop was Costco. We ended up filling up 2 full carts. It was getting kind of difficult to find space in the car. Our next stop was Target.
We are getting soccer balls because in the Bahamas, we're going to give them to kids in the Bahamas to play with. So they will have something to play with.
And then to Walmart, where we got 4 carts. Check out this Walmart receipt. How many items was it? It was...
We needed
4 carts, and it was... Does it tell me how many items? How many items sold? 338 items at Walmart. Boom. The next step was to haul it all into the boat. There's a ton of food here. I want to explain how much it cost and what we got and where we went. So like Chris said, we provisioned for a family of 5 to go to the Bahamas, and who knows where after that. Okay, so we went to Costco first, and at Costco we spent $1,079, and we got like rice, cat food, laundry, soap, chips, you know, a lot of just provision, dry goods, and then
paper products.
And paper products, yes, that was major. And then at Walmart, we spent $728, and that's where we got like cans. I feel like we're gonna start like a mini supermarket in the Bahamas, but this way we have enough food and dry goods to last us for at least a couple months, easily.
We were shooting for what, 3 to 6 months?
3 to 6 months of provisions, with pastas and beans and cereals and pancake mix. So we've got our breakfast foods: oatmeal, pancakes, cereal, and then we've got our lunches. We've got vegetables in cans, we've got soups in cans, we've got
pastas,
beans, pastas,
canned chicken.
We also bought a bunch of soccer balls and crayons, which stay tuned to the end, and we're going to explain what those are for and how you can maybe help with that. And then we got like potatoes, and I know this might not all be the healthiest food, and that's okay. That's life provisioning. Mac and cheese, soaps.
What did not we get?
Are you looking for a specific answer? We did not get fresh fruits and veggies, which is what I'll run to Publix tomorrow morning and get the fresh fruits and veggies. So we didn't get a ton of fruits and veggies this trip because it goes in our fridge, it doesn't last very long, and we currently still have our vehicle, so that's why we are in Key West. We drove all the way up to Miami to hit Walmart, Costco, Target, Napa, Home Depot, West Marine. Where else did we stop?
That was it?
I think that's it. And so
Chipotle and
Chick-fil-A. And then
one last time.
Now that we're back in the Keys on our boat, we're getting rid of our car tomorrow. So we'll be able to get fresh fruits and veggies at local markets, local supermarkets, and then our fridge is kind of small anyway. So what's funny is nothing that we bought is going to go in a fridge or a freezer. Nothing. No, nothing. So this is all going to go in our pantry in Carter's room, under Caleb's bed. We have sodas out on the side of the boat, but those will have to go in our coolers. I think we're going to have to figure out where to put some cans in our closets in our room. So this is going to be a long process. This is going to take us at least 24 hours to put all this stuff away. So that's going to be fun.
Here we go. So we're halfway done. All that stuff plus some cat food and rice is going to go in there. All the canned food, pastas, sauces. And then we had to take Carter's other little cabinet and fill it with stuff as well. And I'm pretty sure the cat spot there is going to get taken with some stuff. Sorry, buddy.
So the next step in leaving the country and heading to the Bahamas and beyond is getting fuel. Yesterday we provisioned, we got all of our food, we got it all packed and stored away, and now we're getting fuel. There's a few different options for boats. You can just go to a regular marina and just fill up that way. You can use jerry cans and haul fuel in yourself, or we ordered a truck full of fuel, which is a lot better deal. We called around to a few different marinas here in Key West, Murata, Key Largo. They were anywhere from like $2.50 to $3.50 a gallon. But we called in a truck and he was $1.59 a gallon plus tax and a 3% service charge. So it ends up being like $1.70 per gallon. So we're going that route. So right now we're trying to see if the truck can make it through the boatyard past all the boats to get to our boat to fill us. So hopefully we can get that. And then the next thing we will do is get all of our safety gear put together and hooked up right, and then on to the next step. There's a lot of moving parts to provisioning and leaving, so one thing at a time. Only filled one side with fuel. Can you tell which side? Can you see? Can you see? We're like majorly leaning to the port side. She is low. We finally left 3D Boatyard. We left the slip. We left our car. We still have some logistics to do with our car to sell it and make it so that we're only boat people. Look at this water though. That is just so gorgeous. And of course, oh, there's Tiger. He's not feeling so good. Chris is checking the engine, checking everything. Since it was on the hard, we want to make sure that everything's running right. We are gonna go around the island of Key West. We were on the southern side, now we're gonna go around it and be on the northern side and then make our way up north over the next week or so. This water is just like bath water. Like, that's just amazing. Oh, so pretty today.
This water is really blue. It looks like cyan, turquoise, dark blue, light blue. They need to come up with a new blue that just describes
Like
all
Key West blue?
Key West blue.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Does it make you want to jump in?
Makes me feel like there's just no worries.
No worries. That's awesome.
another marker. It's got 2 red and then a white down the middle.
Yep.
It's called a range.
What's a range?
So when the channel is over here, and when big shit's coming in this way, to know that they're in the channel, they'll line the front one up with the back one, and they'll put it in line. If it's off like this, they know they need to come to the right. If it's like this, they know they come to the left. So there's a way that big ships can see from a long ways away if they're lined up with the center of the channel or not.
As we cruised around Key West, we saw the southernmost point, Mallory Square, and a lot of other awesome sights.
For visiting is $6,886.45.
But that includes the hard.
That includes the hard.
Okay, so if we didn't have to go on the hard.
The hard, that minus like $3,000, which would be $3,886.45.
And that's going to last us about how long? How long do you think that'll last us?
The fuel for the boat, maybe a month.
You think that's it?
Maybe 2 weeks.
Really?
Maybe 2 months. I'm not
Do you know how many times we filled the boat up total? How long have we lived on the boat?
A year and like 2 months.
And that was the second time we have ever filled it up.
I'd estimate about 6 months we last.
Yeah, so we'll have about 6
Out
months.
of all that time,
Caleb, what did you do with all the Costco boxes?
take that from me.
Let me see.
This is Chase's, by the way. This is Chase's. I'm a welder.
You do look like a welder. Caleb, what are you?
I can't see in this thing. That's the problem. Ah, there you are. Hi, I'm Chase, and this is my Elytra. An Elytra is something in Minecraft that lets you fly and everything. And I made one from cardboard.
Nice. And what's that thing on your side?
This is my sword holder.
We're finally back on anchor. It's our first morning after being back on anchor, and we're just relaxing, drinking coffee.
Waking up.
But Chris is doing his maintenance log, and I wanted to show you what he does and what he keeps track of.
Ever since we've purchased the boat, every time I do something to the boat, I notate it in the log here. So this maintenance log is just something we got at West Marine, and you can get it just about anywhere. I also, while we were getting ready to go back cruising, I went through all my spare parts, so now I have a list of exactly what are my spare parts that I have on board, how many I have in stock, the part numbers, and I can even list where I get them, and when I actually purchase the ones I've got on board.
There she is. We're dropping this Suburban off with a friend. He's going to sell it for us.
We've owned it for 7 years almost, and we have road tripped.
That Suburban's taken us from Texas to Oregon, through the Midwest, to Florida twice, and back.
6 summers of road trips.
Yeah.
All over the U.S.
That truck has literally been coast to coast with us. So
it's sad to see it go, but that's part of the process of moving on.
One of the things we wanted to share with everybody is one of our missions for why we're doing this. Our boat, our vessel, is named Illuminate. Our high fuel dinghy is named Little Salty. We feel that we're called to be the salt and the light. What does that mean? We're called to share God's love with people. We always tell the boys, your 2 jobs in life are to love God and love people. Earlier in the video, Chase shared with everyone that we were buying soccer balls, and we bought some crayons and some notebooks. Those are just one little piece towards our mission, just to be able to bring some joy and fun to some of these kids, maybe less fortunate kids in less fortunate areas. We are looking, as we go, to share the love of Christ. Okay? And the way that's going to look for us is going to be different on every single island. But our goal is to hopefully on every island find the people on the island that are loving other people and love on them. And what I mean by that is they're pouring themselves out and serving their community, and it could be in any number of ways. We want to be able to come alongside them and help them with their mission, share that burden, help support them in a way that they need it. It could be buying something for them. It could be doing a project for them. We really don't know what that's going to look like, but we're going to keep our eyes open and we're going to be looking. So as we go, we're going to be on the lookout for folks that we can love on, that we can support, that we can share with. If you know somebody in the Bahamas, in the Caribbean, that could use some of our support, please reach out to us, send us an email, shoot us a message, let us know. I'm not saying it's a guarantee that we're going to be able to get a hold of them or reach out or do something for them, but we're always open for those type of opportunities. What we're going to do is we have our PayPal that Jolene will put in the link below. Anything that is given directly to that PayPal will be for this mission. That's not going to be for our living expenses. It's not going to be for food or fun stuff or boat repairs, none of that. That will 100% be to help us love on the people that we're visiting and traveling in their countries. So feel free to give whenever and wherever as we go. That always is going to be set aside for that purpose. On our Patreon account, we're probably going to try and set up a page where we're showing what we've collected, what we're doing with the money, and get a little bit more behind the scenes. So if you haven't ever checked out our Patreon account, make sure and check that out as well. Once again, everybody, thank you so much for watching our videos. We really appreciate it. It does help and support us. Share the videos. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Next week, we're going to be talking about our safety gear and some of our safety procedures. And we have some fun drills we do with the boys. So we'll see you next Friday. You guys have a blessed week. Remember, enjoy the journey.